That's my shot in the dark. No spoilers. I don't want to hear nothing if y'all already read it, but that's what I'm going with. Next up on the agenda, we're going with Re Motherfucking Zero. This episode of Re Zero was insane. Suffering is back, baby. We got to see Subaru. Oh my god. I ain't gonna hold you. Whenever Re Zero is happy go lucky, that's when it's not doing so hot. Whenever we in the thick of it, whenever we're in the plot, and when this man is going through it, it is the best times around. I will say ReZero gets a lot of leeway from me, just like Slime does. Where if ReZero has a couple of yapping ass episodes, I will put up with it because I know the moment we're done yapping, oh, we're going back to suffering. And I feel like, without a doubt, one of Subaru's most gruesome deaths was right in front of our faces. Like, some people will say no, the Puck one from season one was worse. Some people say the Death by a Million Rabbits was worse. I'm gonna say this one, I felt like this one was more gruesome because I also feel like it was the closest death I've seen him get that could potentially actually happen in real life. Because it was just, oh my god, the eyes, the blood, the fingers, crazy. What? I go. It was wild, bro. But I do like the episode because we also got to see Subaru's growth. In 3 RBD cycles, we really got to see this man problem solve and do everything he can. The first cycle, no chance. Second cycle, he tried. Didn't go his way. Third cycle, he's like, who is the best and biggest motherfucker I could bring up in this mother chucker? And he went and got that person, and we saw why we can't use that person. My favorite part of the episode, though, we got to see the homegirl Amelia be useful. Not saying she hasn't been useful in the past, not saying that by all means, but I will say this is peak Amelia stuff. And I'm not saying it's peak because she got her buff. I'm saying it's peak because she was throwing hands. I know I'm supposed to believe that she is capable. I know that I'm supposed to already know that she can handle herself and do things. But this episode, yo, going toe to toe with the, can I spoil this? Going toe to toe with who she went toe to toe with. Hey man, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's good to see that she don't need Puck all the time, and that like that using him is really a choice. Really a choice. I will say, last thing I'll say, the Reinhardt part was perfect writing because it's very often in the past when we get mad at Subaru, it's like, why didn't you do X, Y, and Z? Why didn't you do this, that, and the other? Why didn't you do A, B, C? And him getting Reinhardt was really like peak thinking. Peak thinking, bro. And to see it not work out, it's like, y'all are smart. Y'all are real smart. Big ups, mad respect for that part. Thoroughly enjoyed it. The next tip we're hopping on, Ranma 1.5. Now this show is like one of the weirdest twists on Freaky Friday I've ever seen in my life. I was wholly unprepared and thoroughly confused in episode 1. By episode 2, I was like, what are we going? Where are we going? What's the next step? And I think they handled episode 2 beautifully. Now, I do know that this is a remake. I never saw the original. So my surprise in episode 1 was blown. Episode 2, I see the shenanigans we're getting into, and I ain't gonna hold you. I got some questions. I got some questions because Ranma is in when Ranma is in one body, I can understand if he's attracted to one thing. When Ranma is in the other body, what is he attracted to? What is he like? What can make his heart thump? What's gonna get his juices flowing? Oh. Oh. Pun intended, but not intended, but I stand by what I said. I stand by what I said. I feel like Ranma is gonna be like a fun Tomo-chan style of rom-com where you're gonna get a little bit of hands throwing, you're gonna get some wholesome moments, but you're also gonna get growth in like that little undertone of love. Saram. Oh, actually, that's Korean. Saram is love in Korean. Daisuki. Daisuki, that's Japanese for I like you. Yeah. I'm not sure where it's going, but I'm ready and I'm excited for Ranma. It definitely has my attention, but of all the animes airing right now, I think Ranma has the highest possibility of falling off. I really do. I'm not saying I'm hoping it falls off. I'm not saying that by any means. Really, honestly, I'm not. But if one of them does, I think it's gonna be Ranma. Moving on to My Hero. My Hero did a great job in this one. So I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. The first half of this My Hero episode, hey man, I love girls loving girls. Everybody who knows me knows I love me a little bit Yuri-chan. Magical Revo, give me some Witch of Mercury, you know what I mean? I love me shawties loving shawties. But the 14 minutes that we spent in that last My Hero episode, it was beautiful, it was heartfelt, but I really feel like we didn't need all that. If the shawty is really out, like I think I'm supposed to believe that she's done, gone. We're never gonna see her again. But I always say, I hope she's not out. But I already know in anime, we always lose the baddies. The baddest ones always get taken from us, and I don't like that. If she is taken, all right, whatever, so be it. I'm not gonna trip. But at the same time, I would like to see some sort of, way to save her. Let's save her. Like, I definitely I don't want her to, like, go out. I don't. Moving on to the next thug, you freaking All Might, freaking wannabe Tony Stark, Mr. Yo, you give me all of Class 1A's powers, and we about to get that shit up and poppin'. Yo, Quirkless All Might, honestly, might be the best version of All Might. Yeah, am I being boisterous? A little bit. Do I mean what I said? Yes. No, yes, I mean it. I mean what I said. Stop. Relax. I meant what I said. I will say, I said this in the reaction. Quirkless All Might in the suit is like Batman with prep time. Because he knows his opponent, All For One, so well, because he's been watching the students and studying, and because he has an adult fucking brain, let's not forget, he is the best equipped to do what he's doing right now. If anybody else tried to do this against All For One, I would have said, you're fucking dumb, you're crazy, enjoy your deathbed. But because it's fucking Quirkless All Might, this man, of course, is getting the work done, bro. He's chaining stuff together like these kids would never imagine, and he's doing it as a one army of one. It's just him and his wit, bro, just carrying the goddamn fight right now. And funny enough, something I noticed in the anime that I wasn't able to orate because, we be talking, we be yapping on YBR's channel. Because of the lack of information that could be passed around, I don't think everyone knows that damaging All For One causes him to de-age faster. Oh shit, spoilers. Whatever, y'all already know spoilers. Sorry. I don't think that everybody knows that. But All Might really picked up on it and he said it out loud, and hopefully that gives everybody a little bit of hope. That's my favorite thing. I will say that it's very interesting that All Might currently right now and All For One are the closest they've ever been because they're both multi-quirk users right now. And I will say that All Might Quirkless is a better multi-quirk user than All For One. If we see it, All For One just be spamming shit, bro. He'll just put like 5 tiles on top of each other and then smack you like your mama told you to go clean your room, right? Well, All Might is strategic with it. He's thinking with his brain. He's chaining things together in a row, and that's why he's doing what he's doing. Do I expect him to survive? Fuck no. But do I expect All For One to be like at a level where he's handleable? Handleable? Is that a word? Help me. Handleable? Manageable. Ha ha. He's manageable. That's all he has to do. That's all he has to do. I love that nobody had faith in All Might. He had to tell his homie what was really good, that police officer. He's like, yo, I've been All Might all my life. Just because I'm quirkless don't mean I'm out of options. I'm going to body everybody. I loved it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. All right, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to go to the chat.